Okay, so today we're going to go to a hometown favorite of mine. We're going to Snug Harbor. It's a pretty cool spot. Very, old school. Let's go check it out. So, if I could be 100% honest with you, I'm not really sure, what Snug Harbor is. I just know it's been there forever. The reason I know about it is because I took a lot of classes there. There's the Children's Museum over there. Yeah, I took art classes. I took jiu-jitsu there. It's just a cool spot. I'm sure you'll like it. And those of you from Staten Island who currently live here and just haven't been there in a while, or are from Staten Island and don't live here anymore and just kind of want to, reminisce a little, this is my gift to you. But first things first, I'm going to Dunkin' Donuts. Okay. Small hot, cream 2 sugars. I just wanted to mention that there's only one balloon left in my car. That's because I opened up the window while I was driving and the other 5 just kind of got sucked out. So, yeah, my mom's probably going to kill me. Well, this street right here, I just wanted to show you guys because it's one of the last cobblestone streets on Staten Island. Also, that house, I love that house. I want to live there. And right here is the entrance to Snug Harbor. Just a lot of random cool old buildings, things like that. Like that, little cottages and whatnot. Right there's a little greenhouse. We'll go inside if we get a chance to. Some more buildings, and these are like the really old buildings. Let's check some of them out. Here we are. We are in Snug Harbor, the Staten Island Museum. One of the staples of Snug Harbor. A lot of good history there and things like that. Maybe we'll go inside there one day. Okay, we're gonna go through this hallway or underpass, whatever you want to call it. I'm just going here as sort of nostalgia because I used to walk this way to go to jiu-jitsu. I saw a sign out front that said 1880. I feel like this place is way older than 1880, but I'll do some research and look into that. Squirrels on Staten Island are very brave. What's up, bud? How you doing? This thing is literally right next to me. I'm almost terrified. Hey, bud. Okay. All right. I'll go my way, you go yours. All right? Don't worry about it. Now, I don't know what this building is, but those columns are just really nice. Now, they've always had this fountain here. Snug Harbor. It's really nice. Pretty sure that's Poseidon. Right? Poseidon or Aquaman. More old buildings. I'm sure they serve some sort of purpose. I wish I knew what. I never claimed to be a historian. In fact, maybe I should look into some of this stuff, That is a wild machine. I don't know what that is. That is a bike motorcycle. He's having a hard time. Okay. How's it going, man? What is that thing?
I made it myself. It just broke down on me. Well, it's about 35, yeah, when it's working.
Yeah, okay. Well, it's got a throttle or?
Yeah, regular motorcycle throttle.
Oh, that's awesome, man. I love that.
Tell you the truth, now the time really goes by when I don't ride by somebody on the road that stops and smiles at me.
Nah, dude, I love it. I just happened to be filming a documentary about Staten Island. I saw it. I was like, that thing's great. You got a name?
Bob.
Bob? I'm Sam, man.
Nice to meet you, Sam.
Nice to meet you. All right. I made a new friend today. His name's Bob. He builds his own motorized motorcycles, and he served in the military. So, thank you for your service. And I hope your bike starts working again. And of course, everybody knows about the walkway. Just a bunch of trees wrapped around and kind of makes a little Alice in Wonderland-like passageway. So we have the 9/11 Tribute Center. I've never been inside. I'd love to go in there one day. I believe it's a particular firefighter that this is made after, but shout out to the firemen. My cousin Dan's a fireman. Fireman Dan, if you see this. I won't lie, wasn't aware that Snug Harbor had a castle. Let's go check that out. I found it. Hold on. Record. Okay, that was, anybody who saw that, I apologize. It's called the Connie Gretz Secret Garden. And I would love to go inside if they let me. Okay, let's see. Yep. It's locked. That's just a nice view. Okay, so fun fact. Snug Harbor is really big. I didn't realize I'd be walking this much. And right here, one of my favorite parts of Snug Harbor, this is a little concert stage. I remember coming to a few when I was a kid, you know, really big lawn for everybody to sit out. Also, another little fun fact about Snug Harbor is that there is a fully functioning farm here. There's actually another farm here on Staten Island. It's like the last, you know, private farm. I think this one's owned by the city, but if you're from Staten Island, you know what I'm talking about. It's by Richmond Hill Road there. Heritage Farm. I knew it had a name. I knew the botanist who took care of this place. Behind me is the Children's Museum. There's the Staten Island Museum, and then there's the Children's Museum, which is the one I went to all the time. Oh my, it is still here. If you're a Staten Island child, you remember this thing. I guarantee if you go in your old, in all your parents' old pictures, there's a picture of you on top of this thing. You can't do that anymore. It's all fenced off. It's from all the 90s kids who got injured falling off of this thing. Hey, there it is. That's the old building where I used to take painting classes. I was a very cultured child. I don't know if you knew that from my knowledge of the world. Yeah, there it is. Art Lab School and Gallery. That's awesome. Just reminiscing a little. This is just a nice little saying here. My love for Staten Island grows stronger every year. I know that I can never be contented anywhere else. My home will always be here. It's beautiful. By Arthur Halleck. Co-founded 1879. Wow. I love that. Alright, so that's really all I got for Snug Harbor. You know? Great place to be. Definitely got to come back in the summer. You know, maybe the spring even. Late spring when everything's kind of blooming. It's a little wintry right now, but still beautiful. You know, if you've never been here, come here. If you haven't been here in a while, I hope I brought you back a little bit.
Today's my last day here, and they've made it crystal clear that there's no way in hell that they'll let me stay here.
You know, I don't know what it is about Staten Island and abandoned fire hydrants, but I'm gonna look into this.